I wanted to give a quick overview of the work that is coming up in weeks 3 and 4, which are grouped together. During this time, you will work again with the group that you did your group submission with in week 2. As you start, part of what we're considering here is really how is the medium the message. So continuing with 4Cs, TPACK, and SAMR, I'd like you to interact with some different type of media. So for this first one, for the 4Cs, should open a ThingLink, which is a very cool tool if you haven't played with it yet. And these dots will share more information with you. So I wanted you to see what that looks like if you're not familiar with it, and think about how you might use that in teaching and learning. And then TPACK, a short prezi on TPACK through to explore that medium. With Prezi, if you haven't used it, it is a kind of a three-dimensional presentation software, and you use the advanced keys and it will take you through the presentation. And then finally, for the CMR is looking at a TAC board, which a TAC board is similar in some ways to a Padlet, slightly different features. You can embed different types of media, easy to share content from, so you can take a look at that, and then also thinking about digital citizenship through SAMR, using images in compliance with copyright laws and so on. So that's again just to keep you engaged with the 3 models that we're looking at. With regards to the learning evidence for this next 2 weeks, there's one element that's due this week that is going to be an annotated bibliography. The annotated bibliography is turned in individually. There are instructions down here on what goes in there. And in Google Classroom, you will see that there is a document that you'll be able to make a copy of in the Google Doc assignment, and you'll be able to edit right into this document to add your content and then submit the Google document through Google Classroom. I also have posted kind of a sample annotation for what it looks like, the citations up at the top, the kind of content that you might have in the 3 to 5 sentences, and how you're going to connect it to context. Again, this is a different area of study, but it will still give you an idea. So that, again, you'll work on this week, and that's done individually. Then by the 26th, you're going to work as a group to share the information through this unit, to come together for a conversation and to discuss some critical questions. Here are the central questions, and you'll meet to discuss. You can meet by phone, you could meet by Google Hangout. If you're physically near each other, you can meet in person. Through a chat service, through Skype, any of those will work to have this discussion. And then you're going to decide on a group as how you can submit evidence of your learning. You can use one of the tools that we've given. Your project should demonstrate your learning, should include at least 3 connections to the various readings, including citations and APA formatted reference list for these. And also making sure you attend to good practices for digital citizenship, linking, and Creative Commons observances. And for that, I'll be using the reading response rubric to evaluate that. So you can always come up here underneath where it says rubrics and take out take a look at the rubric to see what it is that I will be scoring on. And for assignment number 4, you will get a group grade. So it will be important to work as a group. And then the other piece is that you've got 2 weeks to work on this weekly engagement number 3, which is the Twitter chat. And there's instructions here. There's a repeat of the getting started with Twitter and TweetDeck if you're new to it. But basically you'll click here to look for Twitter chats that are of interest to you. Look at the time for your time zone. And then you'll participate in that hour and you'll follow up via a question on the Google Classroom stream that I will be posting. Hope this clarifies and frames weeks 3 and 4. Attend to the due dates here, and if there's questions, feel free to post a comment on the stream in Google Classroom or send me an email, and I look forward to seeing the learning both in your own annotated bibliography as you become more engaged with these frameworks and writing in the sort of formal way about academic study, and then also in this collaborative project, how you begin to think about synthesizing this knowledge. Thanks so much, and good luck with the work ahead.